Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly love reading for May 14th to the 20th of 2018. So let's look into your overall energy and theme. Overall energy and theme for Sagittarius and love. Overall energy. We do have some kind of energy where a lot of you may not be wanting to take responsibility for something. Others of you may not be wanting to address an issue. This is kind of moving around a lot and avoiding a certain topic, a certain person, just trying to stay away from anything that could become too deep, too emotional, too conflictual, or too overwhelming when it comes to how you feel and think about yourself or someone else. So just trying your best to move around and keep the paces. So it could be moving away from a Pisces for some, just being emotionally distracted because you just don't want to get hemmed down by the element that's not of your own. All right, so let's see the energy that's coming towards you, energy of person coming towards Sagittarius. That particular person is like angry. They may not be wanting you. For some, that's frustrating for you because you may want them emotionally. For others of you, it's that they are very indecisive about opening up to you, and if they're feeling like that, that's why you might be running around, because you don't even want to think about that idea. That person may be reluctant to open up to you because of past disappointment, heartbreak. You know, you just kind of now say if this is the energy and not a person, this is your own energy where you're not wanting someone else, so you're pushing away from someone else on double time. All right, so I feel like that person just may be annoyed, or they're just not wanting to accept the offer. It could be like a minor date, something casual, but others of you, this might be a marriage or a relationship where two partners are just not in it. All right, so let's see the response from you. Response for Sagittarius. Married. For many of you, you're either married, you're restricting yourself, you're wanting to, some of you do want to commit, others of you are kind of just holding yourself back, you're focusing on other things, work, employment. You might be healing. For a lot of you out there, it could be working out, trying to, you know, regain some kind of composure when it comes to your health, you know, trying to keep that in balance. For a lot of you, it's could be going to church back and forth to, you know, try to find some peace of mind, whatever you believe in, some kind of sanctuary to heal and stay motivated. All right, some could be dealing with the Taurus as well. All right, now your advice for Sagittarius, your advice for May 14th to the 20th. For many of you, this is a situation of family gossip. There's a lot of that going on this week. Gossip, confrontation, a lot of conflict that could be there, and it does indicate something going on where if someone was lying or cheating or something like that, that these issues come up and they are exposed for other people to kind of have a little piece of, to kind of talk about, to kind of spread things around. So there could be issues with the children, a marriage, or a family, or social thing that's going on where you are tied to someone romantically, and there could be two different people. You see three people are here already: the Hangman, the Hierophant, and we have the Page of Swords. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then Pisces and Taurus is there. All right, just depends. So the outcome, all right, the outcome for you. Now that advice that's there, that's to stay away from that confrontation, stay away from getting into gossip and things. If you're going to move away from something, you know, stay true to that and step away from it. But especially if it's causing conflict, deep conflict, you know, but it just depends there. Now let's see the outcome for Sagittarius, the outcome May 14th to the 20th. Whoa. We have some issues of maybe moving out, relocating, issues around the home when it comes to how you talk to one another. You could be around your romantic partner and someone else, and two children are showing up. It could be money that you might be borrowing from someone, things not working out because of some money equation or money situations that might be going on. So there could be issues there, like borrowing money, someone not paying it back, not being able to pay for something, using someone else's information to get something that you need, you know, different things like that. So it just depends. So let's clarify the Hangman for you. Clarify the Hangman for Sagittarius. Oh, okay, we have Again, possessiveness. Two different people may be kind of fighting for your attention, or something like that is going on for some. You have a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer showing up again here. So a lot of different people, many people around you that are showing up this week. And it's like everybody has something to say. You know, delayed response, maybe jealousy coming from you, but maybe you don't, you know, reveal that. You don't really let the other person know the reasons why you may be behaving in that way, so that makes them in turn maybe jealous and possessive. You know, those kind of things are going on. And let's see, clarify the 4 cups for the person that you might be dealing with. Clarify the 4 cups. They are say if you're waiting for somebody to open up to you, they're having issues with doing that because they're restricted in a marriage or situation that they cannot break away from. They can't free themselves from. Others of you you're needing to free yourself from something or someone. This is like an unhealthy connection that you have with that particular person, and they're moving away from something. You two may need to move away from one another because it's not healthy. Something is holding this connection back in some way, and it could be with a Capricorn for some of you out there. All right, attachments. Let's see. Clarify the Hierophant for Sagittarius. Clarify the Hierophant. Marriage, work, imbalance, and unbalanced relationship. That's not healthy. I feel some of you stay because it's what you know, what you agreed to, and you may just stay there because you don't want to come out seeming embarrassed, like you moved into something too quickly. Gossip may start. It may have already started. It will start this week, so be aware of those things. I feel something is happening where someone is not wanting the other person, and at this time, or for good, and somebody else is involved in being an ex-partner, something like that is going on in your equation in love. All right, others, these are friends and family that might be involved in your situation, just have something to say about it. Just depends. So let's see, 1 card for Sagittarius for May 14th to the 20th. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. We just spoke about that, and that's the imbalance of taking care of somebody else and you at the same time. Nobody is really sharing. It's not 50-50, or the attachment, unhealthy connections with the other person, can't really be themselves because of the fear of losing that person, or you feel like they're going to, you know, cheat or whatever it might be. Different things like that are going on. So something is going on where someone is doing too much to please the other person, and it's not coming naturally. It's not really healthy, and it just depends. So financial reasons, leaning on someone financially, emotionally as well, and other addictions. It could be smoking, drinking, alcohol, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever, you know. So those things are there. It just depends on the situation. So that's going to be a reading. I feel like there's a lot of tension that is there, a lot of restrictions and some lessons. All right, so that's going to be your reading. I hope that the messages did help you out. You can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Tons of love, lots of light, tons of healing, and have a great one.